Hey guys, I'm Stormy.
I'm Eric.
I'm Delilah. And I'm Ameliya Rose. Of course, you guys already know that.
Welcome back to our new series where we talk about all things related to TLCs. Here comes Honey Boo Boo. In this series, you're going to hear about the show, our lives. We're going to talk about the latest viral trends on social media and everything in between. Before we dive into episode 5, what's been going on in everybody's life?
You really want to talk about what's been going on in our life? I don't
Yeah,
even
we
I don't
should
even know where to start.
because
I
there's
don't even
always a lot.
I don't even know where to start. We have so much happening. We have everything going on with the store. School's about to start. Delilah's birthday. Your
Yeah.
birthday. What
Oh,
what
yeah.
should we start with?
Just so you know, my birthday's first. So it's Eric's birthday, then Delilah's birthday.
But yours isn't as exciting. So,
It is, it is. I got a year older. It's exciting.
so
That's very
you're
exciting when you're
turning.
old, in case
So
you
you're
didn't
turning 45,
know. I'm turning
46.
46. But we can be 35 if you'd like. I'm
No,
okay.
I think you should be turning 100 by now.
I feel it. I feel like it.
I feel like he should be too.
I agree.
So let's talk about what we're gonna do for Delilah's birthday. Delilah, where are we going for your birthday?
Well, it kind of depends on what we choose to do, but I kind of want to go to like this haunted thing with Eric, Amelia, and myself because my mom and my brother are too scared. But my mom wants to go to this like place where there's a bunch of slides for some reason. I don't know. You guys can ask her why, but World City, right?
So it's called Slick City, which really confused the shit out of me last night, you guys, because Delilah started talking about it, and the place is in Columbus, right? And it's like a big slide theme, indoor theme park. And she's like talking about how we're going to Colorado, and I'm like, the
Colorado.
fuck? Why the fuck does she think we're going to fucking Colorado? Like, I started to feel bad. Like, this kid thinks we're going to Colorado, and duh, Columbus, and she's thinking,
Now, if you want to do
she's
some river fishing, we'll go to Colorado and fish in the river. But
yeah.
yeah.
Well, she wants to do this haunted. What is it, Eric?
So Waverly Hills Sanatorium is a hotspot for like these ghost hunter types. And every year around Halloween, they do like a camp out ghost hunt. So you walk around inside the sanatorium. There's been all kinds of shows that have done these things, but just spend the night. It's a challenge. Just spend the night at one of the most haunted places in the United States. It's in Kentucky. It's not that far. You would be completely too scared to do the tour, let alone spend the night. So we're not including you. But
I don't do shit like that.
for the rest of us who are not terrified of every little thing, we'll do it. We're going to do it, and we're going to spend all. And my just so you know, my birthday plans are way cooler. Just admit it, Delilah. It's okay
What's your birthday plans
to go to the sanatorium and spend the night.
for your birthday?
No, for her birthday.
No, for your birthday. What's your
Oh,
plans?
for my birthday? Oh, I'll probably go to bed by 9 o'clock. Maybe stay up till 10 if I'm lucky.
Or make
Gonna,
me take
Exciting.
you
gonna live dangerously. But the reality is this: you're gonna buy me a new pair of shoes, and we're gonna go to the casino.
exactly the casino.
That's right.
So, how old are you gonna be, Delilah?
I'm gonna be 14.
14.
14 annoying years later, here you are.
Annoying. You're gonna
14
let him get away with that?
annoying years later, here you are.
Anyways, so she's gonna be 14 years old and going into what grade? 8th grade this year. School starts soon. Summer's almost over. What do you think about that, Amelia? What grade are you going into?
Fourth, and I'm gonna turn 8. I mean, 9.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna be 8 again there for a second. You freaked me out.
You can stay 8, honey. It's okay. You can stay 8 forever.
So, speaking of turning 8 and staying 8 forever, we were just talking to Amelia the other day and showing her pictures of when she was a baby with like her little month cards, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, you know. And we're just showing her all these pictures and how we used to celebrate every single month. And she's like, literally looks at me so serious and she's like, "You can have that back if you want."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
"What the fuck do you mean I can have that back?" And she's like, "You can start celebrating every month with me if you want."
This is our 96-month-old baby,
Yeah.
and she's
She
dressed up
tried.
in a Chucky shirt today,
Yeah, and a Chucky bow
and a Chucky bow today.
matches
Oh,
her personality.
you know what's gonna happen, though? School starts here in a week. They're gonna want us to go to the store and buy all these clothes that they will then hate the morning it's time to go to school. And you know that's what'll happen. The only thing they'll really like is their backpacks and shoes. Everything else, they won't have clothes, they won't like it, they won't do something.
I mean, Delilah, do you have plans for what kind of clothes you're getting this year?
No, it doesn't really matter to me.
You don't
Good.
care?
Mm-mm.
Walmart, here we come. Yeah.
No!
Not
Woo!
We're
Walmart.
not going to Walmart.
We're not going to American Eagle either, or Spencer's, or Hot Topic. So,
Yeah, we are,
Hot
actually.
topic. I
Yeah,
think
we
you just
are.
stabbed Delilah in the heart.
This- That's why after this, we're going to the mall.
no mall.
Yeah, literally, we are.
Yeah,
No mall.
I know.
Mm-mm.
So, okay, so school's getting ready to start. Summer's almost over. Let's talk about what we've done a little bit this summer. Amelia, what the hell are you doing?
But still, that movie.
So let's talk about what we've done a little bit this summer. I know we haven't got to do a lot this summer because of moving our store into a whole new building, which we'll get into that in a second. But what have we really done? Like, what are some of the activities we've done this summer, Delilah?
Well, we went to like a lot of places where we can swim, like the beach or the pool. We went shopping a lot this summer, and
A lot of indoor
I've been to
activities. It's
Cedar
been
Point
hot.
a lot.
Yeah.
And me and my older sister, we just go places like shopping. We went to like this rock climbing area, just random stuff.
Which is super dangerous. And your brother doesn't want you guys going there, but you keep going to the rock
It's an
climbing
abandoned
place.
quarry. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. But honestly, with the temperature the way it's been, 95 plus degrees every single day, without the beautiful view of California, I'm not happy. This is crazy how hot it's been. Horrible.
So, yeah, it's been a hell of a hot summer. And I feel like we do so much activities typically with the kids in the summer that we didn't really get to do that much this summer because of what we have going on with moving our business, which is super freaking fucking hectic right now because I don't know. I sound horrible at trying to explain this stuff, so I'm sure Eric will take over, but we ran into a hiccup because the people that had our building before us, it was a tattoo shop. And well, I'm sorry, the two people before us was a tattoo shop, and then it was like a furniture repair store. If the furniture repair store didn't switch take it home.
It's a use, it has to do with the way the state of Ohio classifies the use of a commercial building. So it's a county regulation following a state law. They didn't switch it. They didn't apply for an occupancy permit. They didn't have any building insurance. So the city never knew that they were operating. So now, in order to do what we want to do, we have to have that changed. In order to have that changed, got to hire an architect, got to hire a professional engineer. A new site plan's got to be developed. It's got to be approved by the city. The city's got to come out and do new inspections. So, not just moving building to building and then setting up the new location, advertising, and then everything that comes with all that good stuff, amending the licenses. Now we have to deal with, it's not a zoning issue, but it's like a zoning issue. You have to deal with purpose of the building, what it's being used for. So it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. The landlord's involved. We're involved. A professional engineer. We've had two of them out already. They're involved. The city engineers are involved, and then the county, which is horrible to deal with. So busy times. All the legal stuff is getting handled. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna miss our opening date by probably about a week. Would be my guess. Maybe two, but we'll see.
I think that's probably about it. What do you think, Eric?
I think so. I think
Amelia?
so.
Do you think that's about all that we have to update everybody on about our lives?
Yeah.
Well, I have an update that I'd like to share that's about Cedar Point that you probably, the three of you, haven't heard, but um, they have decided that your gold pass and your entrance no longer gets you into the haunted attractions. You now have to pay per attraction or buy an additional ticket to see the attractions. So,
What?
before, the gold pass included start to finish every thing that happens there except like the slingshot and some special things. But now, for additional $30 per person, you can get the attraction pass for the Halloweekends to see the haunted houses and all the events. So, yes, really. So the whole point of buying the gold pass, so it got us into the Halloweekends. We bought the gold pass last year, and it's good all the way to the end of this year. They suddenly changed it right before Halloweekends start in September, and now you have to buy something else.
Are they allowed to do that?
They are. They have made that a premium feature since Cedar Point's no longer owned privately. It's owned by Six Flags. So that is a new development, and the people on the groups and the people on the uncensored pages are just going crazy for this. But because Stormy's a scaredy cat, we now have to buy a ticket for the attraction, and we have to buy her an anti-boo necklace so she's not afraid and they don't scare her. But it's going to be better because with paying for the specials, they're going to be scarier. So
It's
that's their
pretty
two.
it's pretty embarrassing being a mom and an adult, and I'm the one that walks around with a boo necklace. A boo necklace, for those of you that don't know, is a special necklace that lights up. If you buy a necklace and you wear the necklace, the monsters have to leave you alone.
It lets everybody know that you are a huge, huge sissy and you're terrified.
Anyways, let's get into the show.
I want to. I got one more thing. One more thing to add to this update. Um, so Joshua started his new job. He's got his first big boy job. He's now moved from high school student, part-time employed in fast food. He's now adult, graduated, full-time factory work. Unfortunately for Joshua, the very first week of his work is when it jumped up to the 90 to 95 degree heat index outside, which means in the plant, it's in excess of 110 degrees every day for a complete 8-hour shift. And because he's the new guy, the factory has a lower line and an upper line. And the upper line, the air conditioning doesn't make it there. The lower line for all the senior people is fully air conditioned. So he not only is the new guy, he's on the harder work up top with no air conditioning. So when it hits 115 degrees, they give you extra breaks. It's hit that 115 degrees. He's been doing it a month. It's hit it a couple times. So he spends his days hydrating and eating the electrolyte popsicles and coming home completely exhausted because it's a hard job. Now, the mom opinion here will be a little different because he is a tired boy. He's a really tired boy.
So he is uber duper super uber paranoid about everything. So when he does his little safety meetings, he hears about all the things that could happen. So all of a sudden it's going to happen to him. The job's not worth losing his life. Yesterday he got pinched in between what?
So he builds washing machines. He works for Whirlpool. Okay. The washing machines are on a moving line, but they're attached to a rolling cart. So they're spaced out and they don't encroach on each other. And somebody had put something on incorrectly, and he took it upon himself to try to fix it so the line didn't slow down. And the next cart came and he got between him and the two carts came together. So as soon as there's pressure, the cart, moves. That's the safety feature is the cart bumps away. But for him, it was a little too tight. Josh is not a small man. Josh is a large man. So it got a little too tight for him too quick. And he went into panic mode.
We're talking about a big guy, a strong guy, mean as cat piss, boxing, kickboxing, you name it, but the most like paranoid, he's gonna die, he could be bleeding internally. It's crazy the things that it got to the point where he's on the phone with me and he's like, I don't want to die here and them cover it up or them try to keep me here like some big conspiracy theory. Like Every day it's a new thing. If he has a tickle in his throat, he's got cancer. He's just really going through this like paranoid stage in his life right now. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
He'll officially be going to the doctor for bumps on his skin that potentially could be cancer, an itch in his throat that potentially could be cancer. So he's going to get a white blood cell count, blotches on his neck from sweating, but actually it could be some kind of irritation or rash that he's concerned with. And now the potentially squeezing force of collapsed lung or heart condition because of that. So we got a big doctor's visit coming up, and the doctor's going to get a kick out of all the things that are listed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it's going to take for him to move past it.
It's pretty serious. Serious business.
Anyway.
So I think that's all that we have. Should we get in today's show?
I think so. Let's do it.
So today, guys, we're discussing season 1, episode 5 of TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. What is a door nut?
What's a door nut? In this episode, the family raises money for charity with Christmas in July. They play in the mud and they say goodbye to Glitzy, and Anna goes into labor. So, what is a door nut? Because I was very confused after watching the episode. I still don't know what it is. But it was okay. It was a good episode.
What do you think about the episode, guys?
I didn't really like it.
I don't know. I guess it was okay.
Well, like, why did the mom have to get rid of the pig even though that it was screaming? If you would have done that, then I would hit you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
We'll see when we get to that episode how everybody feels about that. So, the first thing I want to talk about is when the family's setting up Christmas decorations in the yard.
At Christmas in July, we take up donations of toys and canned goods and distribute them to people within the community. We do it to be able to help out with whoever's in need.
I wish I was in there. I wish it was me in there.
The Christmas decorations, I think that's my favorite part of the episode. I think it's cute that they're doing the whole Christmas in July, and I think it's cute that they're doing the whole thing. Like I think the whole reason behind it, it's fun. Christmas is my favorite holiday. The kids liked it. I think it looked fun. Do you think it looked fun, Delilah?
I don't think it looks fun. I think that they were doing it because of charity, and that's a good thing. So I think that they did a good thing, but
It didn't look fun.
I don't know, too much work.
What do you think, Amelia? Did it look fun to you?
No.
Mm-mm. You're not a manual laborer, are you? You wouldn't be out there putting up decorations and all that, would you?
No.
No.
Do you
But
think I
y-
want to be in that weather?
I agree.
Okay, but you love Christmas and Christmas decorations, though.
Yeah, but I'm not going to set them up. That's for you to do.
Exactly.
Oh,
And just
okay.
for the record, Stormy's favorite holiday is definitely Christmas. We definitely decorate for Christmas. We don't do the outside. We're not outside kind of people. But inside, it is ridiculous how extravagant this Christmas tree that's 9 feet tall has to be, and how decorated the whole lower level of the house has to be. And it's ridiculous how little those children help. Let me tell you.
I thought that it was kind of I guess her feet grossed me out ever since the last episode. But the whole like what the fuck was going on with her sock?
I
And
think
why?
she's self-conscious of that foot, so she keeps the sock long.
What do you mean? She's self-conscious of her foot, so she keeps her sock long?
She kept
Her
she
socks.
let the socks falling off. It was so loose. Ugh.
Why is she outside working in her socks?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. She's
mean-
grossing me out.
I'll go outside barefoot. We all know that. The bottom of my feet are always outside on the ground. We all know that I'm a hillbilly when it comes to that. But wearing your socks, that to me is gross for some reason. I guess maybe the way the one is just flopping this long off of her foot. She makes me want to
Yeah.
puke sometimes, but
Not good. Yeah. She's nasty.
Okay.
Nasty. She's nasty.
So
What's this with the Surge drink? Like they were talking about drinking Surge. I don't. You ever drink that stuff?
yeah,
really old.
actually. Delilah, have you ever heard of Surge? It's kinda like a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I know exactly what you're talking about with Surge, but I can't remember that part in the episode, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, they were talking about it. I just don't. Oof.
I mean,
It was. I remember the drink, but I can't say that I ever tried it. It just seems so nasty to me. And somebody else told me it was like Mountain Dew, and I'm not a fan.
Refresh my memory of what they were doing with the Surge.
It's when they were doing the stuff out front, and then they were going inside, and they were doing the interviews. They were talking about Surge.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember Surge. I didn't even think you could get it anymore. Well, obviously, that was a long time ago, duh. So, yeah, I mean, it was very popular, so I could see why they were drinking it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's
yeah, it's not
I'm
good.
trying to think. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. It was like I bet you Surge came out when I was Delilah's age.
There's a lot of good old drinks that are gone now too. Like I see those social media videos about old snacks and old drinks, and that's one of them that people bring up a lot. It must have been popular. People must really have liked it.
I can't believe you never drank it.
Oh no, I don't care for Mountain Dew or that kind of stuff at all. No.
It was
Mm-mm.
very popular for sure. I'm actually shocked that they stopped selling it, really.
I don't
It's
think you guys
probably
were missing out. We wouldn't let you drink it anyway. Either
no,
Delilah or Amelia. He wouldn't be allowed. So
no, no.
So what do you want to do? You want to go to the next one?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Um, so let's talk about the whole getting rid of Glitzy because that is what sticks in the girls' heads the most, I think.
What's best for Glitzy is that it go back to the breeder and be able to find a home that can devote the time to Glitzy.
Can you just stay for my pageant? Please.
We can't.
Mama, Glitzy's gonna be my good luck charm. The thing I love about Glitzy is that she loves me.
That definitely hits home with Amelia and Delilah big time. So let's get into it. First, Amelia, how did you feel about Alana getting rid of her pig?
she didn't get rid of it. Her mom did.
Okay, so how do you feel about it?
Why should her mom do that?
Well, you know why.
Well,
You saw why.
yeah, but even though the pig's screaming, just have it outside.
Delilah, how do you feel about that?
Well, I think that they should have been more responsible about it when first getting the pig anyways, because if you're planning on getting an animal, you should know how to take care of it, so you have to avoid getting rid of it. So, maybe they shouldn't have animals, honestly, because I don't
How
know,
did it
that
make
could
how did it make you feel with how Alana was feeling about it?
I feel for her. I feel for her. I mean, I get it.
Ugh. So what do you think they should have done with Glitzy?
Well, I don't know if there's a thing as like pig trainers, they could have asked for help online for tips. They could have tried to train their pig. They could have done a lot of things. Maybe get like a little playpen outside so they don't have to hear the screaming so much. Something.
Mm. Nope. I would have voted immediately to not get it. That's brings up a really funny story about some other people that got a pig once that inevitably had to keep the pig outside or give it away.
So me personally, I feel for Mama June. These guys can sympathize with Alana being upset, obviously, because they hold a grudge against me for getting rid of their pig. Yeah. Um, so I was warned by my dad, a farm boy, not to get my children a pig because of the screaming, and how much work it is. And it is. It's a lot of work. And I think that from a kid's perspective, they love their pet and all that good stuff, but they don't realize all the other things that come with it, which I understand. They love their animal, they love their pet. It's I don't know, it's hard. It's hard from the grown-up perspective versus the kid perspective. It sucks to hurt feelings. I totally agree with Delilah, though, because Delilah's opinion is very mature and the right opinion. Like, before you go getting one, make sure that you can that you're ready for it, and then don't just get rid of it, I guess. Do other options. Try to get it trained or whatever.
I agree. It's like any pet. You got to be ready and you got to be responsible, and there has to be somebody that takes some ownership of that pet. And unfortunately, it didn't happen in that situation. Like it didn't happen. Ours turned out to be, in all fairness, we got rid of it because it was a lot larger than it was supposed to be. Glitzy was still small. Our pig ended up being 5 foot long, inevitably, and it was getting very long while we still had it. But anyway, I want to talk about the next scene where Alana and Mama June kind of go to the local high school auditorium. They practice her routine, and they're like practicing the setup on the stage for the weekend that's coming. And Alana is just kind of standing there, and June's trying to motivate her, and she's like, "What are you doing? Just standing there? Like, do the dance routine." Seemed a little frustrating to motivate the 6-year-old, and like June is into it, and Alana's like, I don't care.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't.
I know you can do it because you're smoochy smooch. I don't want to see Alana disappointed again, so I hope she wins a big title, but I don't know.
Oh, I'm going to sleep.
Oh, it's definitely familiar with me and the girls. It's hard when you have a kid that's in the spotlight and you're trying to get them to perform and stuff like that. You see what I go through. Sometimes it's not easy when we're making content and stuff like that. So I feel like it's like a love-hate relationship with me and Mama June. I think she's repulsive sometimes, but I feel like I can relate to her so freaking much. I don't know. I think it's cute. I like her relationship still. I've heard so many horrible things about Mama June. But still, for me, in my heart, at this point in time where we're at, not all the future facts, I'm rewinding to where we are, like where we're at, I feel like she is a good mother, all about her children, her family, all that good stuff. And I think it's adorable when she's doing those different things with Alana and trying to get her to perform and stuff.
She really did want to win. She really does want her to win. She wants her to be successful, and that's a great thing. But
Yeah.
she is 6 years old, and she has the attention span of Ameliya, and she's not really interested. What do you guys think, Ameliya, Delilah? Do you guys think that Alana really didn't want to do the dance at that point? She seemed a little frustrated about forgetting
I
the
wouldn't.
steps.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. But Mom, can I go to the bathroom?
Hmm. We can take a break so you can go to the bathroom.
Okay, guys. So I got a question. Alana's learning this dance for her pageant, but in your opinion, who's the best dancer in the family? And let's hear why.
Me.
In our family or their family?
No, in our family. Who, in your opinion, I want to hear from every one of you. I'm going to tell you. As much as I'd like to say it's me, and I know it's not Alana, for sure. It's Josh. It's Joshua. If there's somebody,
What?
oh yeah, you guys don't know. But let me tell you something about your brother. When there's a prom or a dance, he grabs his date and he gets down with the get down all day long.
Doesn't.
Oh, yes, he does.
Joshua definitely has the moves in this house, that's for sure.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Who do you guys think's the best dancer?
No, yeah, I seen her do it when she was little even.
Yeah, she does do pretty well, and that is very similar to her brother, but I think we can collectively vote that Alana is not the best dancer in the family.
Why? Why?
Girl, watch her last TikTok.
So, I would say Amelia and Josh they both have rhythm in the family for sure. But I thought you were talking about who was the best dancer with Honey Boo Boo's situation. I was gonna say I don't know because all I ever really see is her and Mama June dancing.
Definitely not her dance instructor, let me tell you, because that lady, I don't know what that is, but anyway, that's another story, another episode. All right, let's talk about Alana actually finally saying goodbye to Glitzy. They brought her into the living room. Everybody got to say their final goodbyes. It sounded like the general consensus was they were happy that she was going, June especially, because she didn't want to take care of her anymore. But I know you got a little emotional, Stormy, but Alana was upset. She was legitimately upset. And so what do you guys think?
It made me feel bad for the little girl, obviously. Um, just like Delilah, it's always been Delilah. She's my little Dr. Doolittle. And we've had so many pets and stuff. Delilah, I can't see your face. You have to be in the camera.
How can you not see my face? My face is
You're
in the
off
camera.
to the side. All right,
I think it looks different on our screen.
Okay. So for me, with the whole situation of Alana saying bye to the pig, it made me feel horrible because of how emotional she got. And for me, it's like Delilah and Amelia's coming up behind Delilah because the other two aren't that emotional over pets. But these two, they hit me where it hurts where the pets are concerned. I know it doesn't ever bother you, but they're so emotionally attached to their pets, and it just gets to me. It just touches my heart. So it definitely made me feel horrible that she was so upset getting rid of that pig.
I could tell. When we watched the episode, I could tell that you were sympathetic, for sure.
Yeah.
I would share in the joy of getting rid of that annoying squealing pig because there's just no way that I could do it at all.
I would have been scarred for life.
Well, honey, you lost a pig once already. So
She was
I'm
little.
scarred.
I
I'm
agree.
still
She
scarred.
was little. She was little. The ducks are gone. The pig was gone.
You want a reminder of everything? Look at her face. What are you doing? You want to end up with ducks today?
You just reopened my wounds.
Like, we have these ducks, remember? And they got into, like, that black oil stuff.
How
Yes.
did they even get
Hold
out?
on.
Yeah, we got
Well-
them out, and we had to give them a bath, and, like, the next morning, they were gone.
Ducks escape, and then unfortunately for ducks, they don't last out in the wild too long when they're little.
They got into racing truck oil because ducks are attracted to anything wet. So we had to wash them in Dawn dish soap. And no, they weren't gone the next morning. Some of them were gone the next morning, but some of them made it. That was a tragedy and sad, but we saved the ones that we definitely could save. But that's when we lived in the country. So we can't, it's like a law. You can't have like ducks and chickens running around your yard when you live in the city.
Nope, that's how you know you're living in the country when you got chickens and ducks roaming free. But I don't know. So I want to point out something. At the beginning of the scene or the beginning of the show, they showed it a couple times in the entrance. But did you notice the country stove? I know I tried to point this out to you. The thing it said country stove, and then on the sign it said cured hog jowls. That's what it said. It was their advertisement on their sign. Cured hog jowls.
That's Delilah's favorite food.
Do you know what a hog jowl is, Delilah? And have you ever had one?
A hog jaw?
A hog jowl.
I don't know what that is. That sounds disgusting. Sounds like something
So,
my grandpa would cook.
so you've never had one then?
Why does it sound like something Grandpa would cook?
Because he cooks like stuff like turtlenecks and stuff.
Turtlenecks. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about? He cooks
turtlenecks.
turtlenecks?
It's just the weirdest stuff.
Turtlenecks.
Your grandpa grew up on a farm, a very poor farm where they ate every part of the animal. Okay, so if
Down
there
to
was
blood
hogs there,
soup.
there was hogs there. He had hog jowl for sure. It's this part of the hog.
So, I don't know. The whole stow thing is just funny to me. It just reminds me of being in Mississippi and the corner store being called the Busy Bee. And to me, that was just the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, that's southern
Or the
humor
Piggly
thing.
Wiggly. Like, I don't know. I would just die if we had something like that around here. I think that's so adorable.
Okay, guys. So you watched this episode. I watched this episode. During the whole episode, did any of you figure out what a door nut is?
I think it's like something round and there's a hole in the middle. That's what I learned. And you like
That sounds just
use
like a
it for
donut.
tools.
What about a donut?
I have no idea.
No.
Neither. Alana was saying it. I don't know if she even knew what it was because the production people even asked her, what's a donut? They didn't know either.
So we never did figure it out.
No, never. I'm still confused. But the
Well,
the
Delilah
episode
just-
is called that, so
Amelia, what's a doornut?
I don't know.
you don't have a donut?
No. Is it like one of those things that stop the door?
I don't think so. I think it's completely made up. I think Alana made it up and everybody was so confused. Anyway, so let's talk about the next scene. The family went on a four-wheel riding trip with Tony that eventually led to some mud bogging. What do you guys think about Tony and his four-wheeler riding skills?
We're gonna ride four-wheelers for a little bit, play in the mud, and we're gonna be tubing. How about that? The biggest catch of the day. We got a live hog here.
I think he's so cool. He's so awesome. And I want to
guys
meet
like
him so
Tony?
bad.
That'd be me.
I want to get hung
Why
up
you
in the
like
do
tree.
you
it?
want to meet him?
I want to get hung up in the tree too. Like how
Yeah,
that one girl did. And I also
that is
want
the
to do the
first thing that
four-wheelers.
happened. He did. He hooked the rope to Pumpkin's feet like you would a deer and drug her up to the tree so she's swinging in the breeze, hanging from the tree like by her feet, like you would a deer.
And you want to do that, Delilah?
I also want to go tubing in the mud like they did. That looks so fun to me because I already went tubing before, like a bunch of times, but tubing in the mud looks funner.
Yeah.
You go tubing in the snow.
And the water.
In the water, yeah. What about you, Amelia? Do you want to be strung up?
No. What's scooping?
Did you see some of the stuff that Tony was doing? Riding in the middle of the street, standing up on it with his hands up, riding on his front wheels. I mean, Tony is a stunt man. He was doing amazing things until he rolled it over.
He's so
A
cool.
real evil Knievel.
He was a real evil Knievel. You ever see anybody ride a four-wheeler like that, ladies?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm from the country, though.
of course I
And you like it
have.
that way? And you like it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Have you ever ridden any four-wheelers? Because I know Delilah has, but I don't know about Amelia. I don't think so.
No, Amelia doesn't.
No four-wheelers. I have. We used to have four-wheelers. Did you do them all the
One
time?
time, my cousin was chasing me, and I was on my 10 speed, and I was riding through people's yards, and he had his four-wheeler, and he was chasing me, and I was trying to get away from him, and I was pretty far ahead of him when it started. Or, like, I had been, like, hiding from him, whatever. Well, he spotted me, and I'm going through the back of this lady's yard, and here he comes on his four-wheeler, and he stands up while he's driving it and got clotheslined right in his throat. And I'm telling you, it was so bad, it could have took his head off. Like, it made the blood vessels in his eyes pop.
Wow, he must have been flying.
Yeah, like, he had, like, slits and bruising and everything on his throat. It could have been bad. It could have took his head off.
That
What
is
was
bad.
what on his show?
He went through someone's yard and actually hit a real clothesline, like a cord, and it cut his throat.
Yeah, when he was standing up on the four-wheeler, it's pretty tall. Makes you pretty tall. And he got caught. That's dangerous. I mean, they're very dangerous. I don't know.
And he
And
was
then
mad
he-
at me because I didn't stop and come back to see if he was okay, but I had no idea that happened. I kept going.
Yeah. After they showed off on those four-wheelers, though, they took them to the mud. Like, that looked like that was really fun. Big old mud pit. Do you remember that part? When they went out there in the mud and they were all covered head to toe? Like,
That's always
see
fun.
that? That was a good time.
You've never went out and wrestled with your cousins in the mud, Eric?
No.
I have.
I don't know about wrestling in the mud, but I've definitely had mud trucks and four-wheelers and gone out there all weather conditions and been covered head to toe with mud. That is my idea of fun, for sure.
Mud wrestling is the best.
I don't know about mud wrestling unless we're at a bar or something like that, but,
So why don't we do
that's
that
all
for your
I
birthday?
fun. Go mud wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey mom, remember when I used the whole entire thing of pudding and I put it on my hair and my face? Remember that?
Bro,
Yeah,
mom was
good
so mad.
times. Yeah, you did stuff like that. I would say that classifies as a pretty risky thing to do,
I could totally
considering.
see you covering yourself in mud, but you like to do the craziest shit.
Yeah, you do.
So, what about this is going back a little bit, but what about Mama June saying that Sugar Bear's 4'11"? Do you guys think that's true?
I don't know. I'd say like
Shorter than
5'10".
that. Shorter
He,
than that.
I don't think he's that short of a guy. He looks just like an average guy. I don't think
Yeah.
he's like super short. She was just being mean to him, I think.
You really don't think? I mean, I don't know. It just felt like she was so serious when she said 4'11". Like, why would she say 4'11" if he's not
I don't
4'11"?
know.
He
He
looks
said
little.
he does look little, but he says he's 5'10". So I'm gonna guess he's 5'10".
I've never seen them standing like next to each other, so I don't really know,
Yeah,
but
I don't. You're right. I don't think I ever did either. To
How
say
tall are you, Eric?
5'11", and I feel tall compared to Sugar Bear.
And he said he was 5'11".
He said he's 5'10", I think. Yeah.
There's no way. She's probably telling the truth.
So he's one of them little guys at 5'5".
I'm 5'4".
Yeah, he seems pretty short. I'll give you that. He really does. I don't know. So next scene, guys. What do you think about this whole Christmas in July thing? I know we talked about it in the beginning, but we're going to get into it a little deeper. Like a charity thing. Looks like they were having canned food donations or toys for a trip to see Santa. They decorated their yard. What do you guys think about that?
Come on, little girl. Let me talk to you and see what you want for Christmas. Thank you for the canned good donation. What do you want for Christmas?
A shiny pink car.
A shiny pink car. I will have to see what I can do.
well, I think that it was like really embarrassing, I guess, because he was sweating. I just know he was sweating during that. And it was probably like annoying to do, but if it's for a good thing for charity, it's probably like the best thing to do. I don't really have that much of an opinion about it, I guess. I guess it's just a thing to do.
What did you think about it, Amelia, about their annual Christmas in the summertime, July thing?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not for me.
Not for you?
No.
I think, like Delilah said, all in all, it's for charity, so it's a beautiful thing. I think that they were hot, and I can only imagine the smell.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say something about the smell.
It's the whole Sharon Osbourne thing.
Yeah. Yep.
So, like, we might as well just get into that. Like,
Yeah.
I watched a thing really quick on the whole Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy and the whole family talking about Sharon meeting Mama June, and the legit smell just physically made Sharon sick.
I believe it. She grosses me out. June grosses me out still to this day. Grosses me out.
It's I keep saying that I have all these like mixed emotions about her, but I believe that when you're a stinky person, when you got a smelly ass to the point that other people can smell it, you fucking know that you're smelling that shit.
Well, Sharon has a big opinion and a big mouth. And
Well, she's not lying.
I
Even
don't think so.
the TV producer guy that was filming Sharon said that he was actually on set filming Honey Boo Boo stuff, and he vouched that the stench was absolutely disgusting.
I believe it. I mean, people don't lie. They have no reason to. And that she just looks gross. I mean, her little habits, even during the filming of this production that day, she was burping, excuse me, farting in the intro. Like, that's her. It's gross.
The whole wet neck thing. Okay, the sock. Mama June, come the fuck on. The sock the wet neck, the smell, like, get it together. Get it to fucking together.
And
But
you know what?
anyways,
While we're on the topic, I'd just like to say I was completely and thoroughly grossed out that she found it attractive that Sugar Bear was wearing the Christmas, Halloween, or Christmas Santa Claus costume and was turned on by it. Like,
hey,
whoa.
different strokes for different folks.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Uh,
Yeah.
anyways, so it's a good thing. The whole charity, that's beautiful. The decorating, beautiful. The smell, I can only imagine what the family smelled like. And did you notice that like one or two of the little kids passed sitting up on his knee?
I did notice that.
I'd be that little kid.
They must
These
have thought it was
guys
a
would
little
have
creepy.
definitely been like, no, thanks, Sugar Bear, Santa Man, bye. No. So I think it was a good thing. I think it was cute. I think it was for a good cause, but I can only imagine the smell. And I feel like the smell would ruin my Christmas for the rest of my life. Because every time I would think of Christmas, I would think of the way that Mama June and Sugar Bear's ass smell.
I agree.
Yeah. So, anyways, Amelia, do you know who Elvis is?
Is an elf.
You don't know who Elvis is?
No. It's an elf?
Delilah, do you know who Elvis is?
Of course, my grandma, she has a whole room like dedicated to Elvis. He was like this guy that like girls loved back in the day because of his like moves or whatever. I don't know. He was cool, I guess. I don't really know that much about him because I wasn't born around that time, but my grandma does have a whole entire room, like books, CDs, stuffed animals, even her bed. So, guessing he was a big deal.
How many pieces does Mama Fishy have, Eric?
1,232 or 33 pieces of
Elvis
Elvis
things.
memorabilia.
Last time, oh yeah, Elvis, yeah, from
Oh,
Mom's house.
now you know who
Um,
Elvis is?
yeah, Joshua was trying to find her, like, those bobblehead things of him.
A
Yeah,
Funko Pop.
yeah.
Yeah, you were right. We were looking. We were looking at
So,
Pop Mark.
I'm so glad that you knew who Elvis was, Delilah. Amelia, get it together.
Yeah, come on.
Shut up.
Come on. So, one more thing on this Christmas charity event, Christmas in July. When I hear Christmas in July, it doesn't really mean a charity thing for me, but we do have some charity traditions that we've definitely donated. We've donated to Make-A-Wish around Christmas time. Our intent last year, but we really didn't get any support from our friends, was to adopt a family for Christmas. And I was hoping that we're going to do that this year. I know we tried, and it didn't really feel like they were into it. And inevitably, we didn't do it. But I hope this year we're able to rally the group together and let these girls adopt a family with some kids and, provide a Christmas.
We could definitely do that. Do you guys want to adopt a family that's in need?
No.
Yeah.
Wow. You are hard
Why?
big, girl.
Why, Amelia?
Because I don't want those people going in the house, bro.
They're not going to your house, bruh. You're providing Christmas, like a meal and some gifts for them and some
Do
necessities.
you really think I'm going to spend some money on people I don't even know?
Well, that's why it's charity. Like, you give, the spirit of giving. Come on.
I think
In
it's good.
Amelia's mind, that's taking away toys from her.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
I think it's
Liz.
good to give people stuff that I won't need and give people stuff that they need it more than I do. So if you
That's a
put
good idea. Why do you think we donate old clothes and we donate, things to charity and Purple Heart for the veterans? And we
I'll
do.
give them my old underwear. I'll give them my stained shirts.
Wow.
I'll
Wow.
give those.
What happens when I try to donate Amelia's clothes?
she takes it out of
Amelia
the
is
pile and
a
keeps them.
grade A hoarder. Yes, Delilah. She is a hoarder. Amelia steals things out of the donation pile. We can't get rid of anything. If she's worn it, touched it, she won't voluntarily give it up. We have to do it when she's not paying attention, and old toys just tend to disappear.
And then they come back if Amelia sniffs it out of the trash or a
We
donation.
don't get rid of it soon enough.
Yeah, and you keep doing that little thing that I drew outside, and I can see it.
Honey, sometimes you have to get rid of the old and in with the new.
No!
Okay.
Even
Whoa.
though it has a rip in it, that does not mean anything. You can sew that. You can tape it.
Okay,
That was the first one.
cheap lady. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, because Amelia is not going to donate anything to anybody. We're going to have to donate and adopt a family without her knowing. Because
So let's talk about the whole chickadee going into labor.
yeah, 34 weeks.
She's been in like severe pain, like this.
Or sharp or anything?
Sharp.
Where's it at?
It starts up here sometimes, and it's down there now.
Okay.
And it hurts.
How far along are you?
34 weeks. And she feels like she got to pee and at the same time right now. We won't let her do nothing until y'all got
What
here.
do you guys think about that? What do you think about her going into labor, Delilah?
Well, I've never been into labor before, so I don't really know anything about that. But I don't know if she was really going into labor because if it was the first few weeks, I don't know how many weeks it was, I forgot, but could just be
34.
contractions, pain. I know there's a lot of pain, says mom tells me all the time. But she had 4 kids. Oh, but I hope that everything goes smoothly.
What?
What
Stop.
about you, Amelia?
I don't really care.
You don't care?
No.
Wow.
Jeez.
You are
So
really
it
on
is
one
it
today.
is traumatic. Okay, like she's 17. That takes me back to my traumatic experience. For example, Delilah, you are the only one I went into labor with. I can't have babies naturally. I have to have scheduled C-sections. Delilah decided to come before her scheduled time because she's a hellion. But Joshua, I was younger, my first baby, he is natural, but I was not supposed to have him. Um I was obsessed with like watching Oh Baby and like preparing myself because I was young. I was chickadee's age when I
Crazy.
had
Oh,
him.
baby. Crazy. Oh,
So
baby.
stop. So I I wanted to experience having a baby, like all the shows I was watching, and they told me that if I was gonna have anywhere around a 6-pound baby that I'd have to have a C-section. Well, I fought against it, and I ended up trying to go through with it, and he got stuck in the birthing canal. I ended up being in labor from 7:30 in the morning till 4:33 in the morning, so almost a full 24 hours. I almost died. He did die. They had to revive him, and it was very, very scary, very traumatic. Something that has scarred me forever. So I felt for the girl because she's a child. She's a kid. So she's scared. And to be honest, even though I love Mama June's relationship with her kids, I feel like she's not that like even though I feel like she loves them in her own way, I feel like she's not very motherly. Like motherly instincts to where she could comfort Chickadee if that makes sense.
Get with it. So, overall, what did you guys think of the episode?
It was
I
not.
give it a 6.
A 6? Well, that's a pretty strong rating. I
10 out
guess
of 10.
I would give it a 6 or a 7, only because of the mud bog and the mud stuff, because that's cool. I mean, that's like the coolest thing they've done so far.
10 out of
Girls, what do
10.
you
That
think?
was my favorite.
Yeah, how would you
Literally
rate it?
so entertaining.
10 out of 10, too.
10
was
out
the
of
best
10?
one.
Both of you 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
It gave me so many ideas on what to do for my birthday and what I want for my birthday. I might actually want a pink car too.
A pink car.
You know, like a little one that we can drive in, or like a 4-wheeler, or just a bunch of stuff. Because I know mom is getting me a lot of stuff for my birthday. She said she's going to get me a Nintendo, but who knows with her.
A Nintendo? Oh, you want one of the handhelds?
Mm-hmm.
Despicable. I give it a 6 because there at the end of our conversation, my stomach's just turning because all I can do is smell Sugar Bear in his Santa suit.
Oh, ew. Mom, don't
What?
make me think of that.
And the sock. The
Listen.
fucking nasty, dirty, long, stretched out sock. I can't fuck with it.
Don't pick on Sugar Bear. He's got a hard way to go, man.
It
Really
stresses
does.
me out.
Think how strong his gag reflex has to be.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's gross.
All right, guys. Be sure to come back next time when we discuss Season 1, Episode 6 of TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, A Bunch of Wedgies.
Ooh. Sounds like it's right up Delilah's alley.
Or right up Ameliya's.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And send in some questions. Burning questions, even?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. So, bye, guys.
Bye.